Okay, so has I'm assuming that everyone is being made aware that YouTube has changed some of their rules and policies on monetization, and I just want to share my take on it, my views, my opinion, on it. Um, it seems like every time, the people at the top, they look at their stats or they look at basically the money that they're making, okay? Because at the end of the day, these platforms is a business, okay? All of these platforms are in the business to make money, to make profit, okay? And when their money at the top dips to wherever they don't like it to be, whatever their threshold is, they're going to change rules and policies. Okay, it's never going to be to benefit us. That's not how business work. Okay, they're going to market it and they're going to tell you that, oh yes, we're changing this to make it better for you to make money, to monetize, and blah blah this and blah 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 or whatever. That's never the case with any business. If you had a business, if I had a business, the whole point of me going into business, even getting monetized, is to make money, to make a profit. Okay, you invest. They're only going to pay out so much money to so many creators. They're not going to be 100,000 Mr. Beasts. It's just never going to be that. Okay, so the goal is you use these platforms to gain a loyal audience, meaning if you have a good product that is useful to everyone basically that have access to these platforms, if you're providing a good service that is going to be needed from years to come, okay, then you would take that and then create your own platform, whether it's a website. That's why people do digital products, where you basically want the traffic that you create on these platforms and then bring it over to your own platform that you have control over, because these platforms are never going to have it where you're going to outdo them. It's just that's never going to be the case. That's why I don't even get mad and all up in arms when they make all these changes and then package it up that they're doing it for us. They like us as consumers. Okay, that's how they make money, and they can't make millions and millions and millions of dollars if they're paying out millions and millions of dollars. It's just never going to be that way. Okay, views has nothing to do with making money. It's just not. I mean, you have somebody like, take for instance, Cardi B in the Old Navy. They chose Cardi B strictly because she's a famous person. And guess what? It works because people went out and bought Old Navy jeans. Like Old Navy just came about. And she doesn't even wear those jeans, but that's how we think as consumers. Okay? And the people at the top know that we are simple. It doesn't take much. And we're still going to be on this platform doing what we do, just like me. But again, for me, my goal is to create or gain an audience of something that I have to give that's going to be useful for people. Otherwise, you just on here it's just entertainment. So again, that's my take on their new rules and policies, and it is what it is.